21 and 22. Be not afraid, be not afraid. Thy help is near. Be not afraid, for he is near. Be not afraid, be not afraid. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, for he is near. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, be not afraid. Thy help is near. Be not afraid, saith God.
Good, very good, very good. I want to help you with a couple of things. So trying to
Thank you.
work this out from the backwards. First of all, when you get into the chorus here, and you want to show, and this actually comes to an underlying issue with the previous thing. You wanted to show there's a there's a larger motion of half notes.
Right.
Great. The problem is that while that larger motion of half notes is going, there's ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. So there's a sharpness underneath of it to kind of drive it,
Yeah.
and then there's the more lyrical half note on top of it. This is something, this is not one of these light switch, you just do it and it all suddenly works. It takes some time to be thinking out. But if you think about the idea of if this D, bam, ba, bam, B, dum, dum, ba, great. So this is giving this rhythm. And then if you want, be not afraid, thy help is near, be not afraid. And then this motion gives them what they need, but this is still giving ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. That takes some time to get used to the coordination of the two hands being independently in rhythm.
Right.
But that's a way of doing it so that you don't abandon either element.
Okay.
That's kind of important because the biggest thing that I want to say about the motor rhythms in the other thing, I felt like you were always with the lyrical element and all of the jam, jam, bum, 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 all of the stuff that he kind of puts under the surface to drive it. That was the element that I think you should connect with,
Okay.
that you weren't connecting with. And as a
Okay.
result, when you conduct only the lyrical, then suddenly our tempos start fluctuating, we have all kinds of varieties, and then you actually aren't controlling it. So your job actually, I think, is to be more connected with this bum, 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 beam, bum, bum,
Okay.
bum, bum. Let's go back to the here he is rhythm. Start it and see if you can connect with this rhythm. You can look at the winds
Okay.
for the lyrical thing, but try to keep your pulse with where the motor rhythm is in the strings.
Sure.
Okay. Sorry, big
Top of
number 21. Big number 21. Okay, so how do you feel about the articulation of the...
I would like, the articulation was okay. I would
Okay.
like a little more crescendo into the.
We don't actually, I don't have one.
No, we don't.
What you're talking about, you have to be careful sometimes when you're when you say crescendo, it's direction.
Direction. Okay, thank you.
That's exactly it.
Sure.
More often than not, the issue is direction, which is very different from crescendo. There is a natural kind of a little bit, but I sometimes refer to it as a directional crescendo.
Sure.
So that there's just something that's showing direction. So try it again and see if you can find a gesture that shows direction.
Okay.
So towards the down, you're thinking.
Thank you. Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Rather than picking it up as ta 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 ta, you're not actually kind of with the rhythm.
Okay.
If you think tiata, bum bum ba, tiata, click, bum bum, it's the click
Click, okay.
that makes the rhythm work.
Okay.
Also, I think about how long do you want the eighth note? Because
Right.
your gesture is going to tell them whether they play da 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 da, or whether they play da 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 da.
Mhm.
What
Okay.
your gesture, your preparation is going to give them the idea what to do there.
Yeah, right here, you relaxed with the lyrical rhythm instead of the moment where you should be going
Right into.
connect us.
Okay.
Okay, good. So that's an important thing to realize that often our role is not to sort of be lyrical with this. They're going to be lyrical. They'll do their thing.
Sure.
And our role is to take care of the things that are actually connectively holding the piece together. Otherwise, we get these kind of, that's where it starts to kind of sit back on itself, and then it
Gotcha.
becomes literally death by 1,000 tempo cuts.
Gotcha.
Because it just, okay?
Yeah.
Now, in the main part of the aria,
Okay.
yeah, ba, 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 ba. We could actually go to yeah, I would like to go because it's a better example if we go to the return. So let's go, yeah, could we do bar 1,
2/4.
2, 4? But could you give us say, who art thou? So this is, she's just going to sing the say, who art thou?
Perfect.
We're going to assume everyone knows where we are, and then you're going to come in with it. Okay? I'm sorry, the thing I want to say about this one is, you're very much, again, with the lyrical element of it. That's her business, that's the wind's business. What your business is, dum, pa-bum, pa-bum, pa-bum.
Okay.
Keep contact with that motor.
Okay.
Say,
See what
so when you give I, yes, there's a big chord on the second beat, but I find you're a little bit more going towards the chord than giving I, ba-bum,
Okay.
ba-bum. They have to have something to play off of.
Before we do it, though, since we're right here,
Yeah.
because I think this is important, because we've been seeing it all week. As choral conductors, we are used to giving releases on every note because there's a T or a constant there, okay? If you look right where we're starting, okay, at bar 122, okay, you went yum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba 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 ba, and then you gave a big release. The strings had already stopped playing because it's a short note, so you're releasing the air.
Okay.
You see what I'm talking about?
Sure.
So if you can start on bar 120 and don't give a release, just get rid of it. Get rid of the down beat, right? They'll
Okay.
stop playing.
I mean, one of the things very quickly, just to sort of just kind of get into your mind. There are times where we have to be very definitive about a release. Recitative, all this kind of stuff like that. Certain moments in music, it's all contextual. But by and large, when they exit, you have to trust their musicianship, that they're going to just exit where they're supposed to exit. And it becomes us micromanaging everything. You get in their face.
Yeah.
Trust that they're going to do what they're going to do. If for some reason somebody plays long at some point, and it occasionally happens, well, you might want to go, you don't even need to necessarily say it. The next time you go back, you might just want to have a little contact to just remind. But other than that, trust that they're going to do what they're supposed to do.
Sure.
Okay?
Maybe 120?
120, fine, 120. No.
120.
Yeah, Dacia.
Crescendo.
Yeah, don't worry, just come in on and say, okay. Art thou, take the crescendo with the orchestra, and then you come in, okay?
They should.
But you kind of went,
Okay.
yeah, even in piano, yeah, ba-bum, ba, and then do something.
Okay.
Okay? Try it. Now go, bigger. feet because otherwise they have a bar.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Morgan, I love everybody.